going to make the ultimate decision. So if you really want change, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to tell yourself no whenever you want to compromise what it is that you want to do. What's going on, family? Welcome back. Today we'll be discussing how to establish healthy habits and new routines. Establishing healthy habits and routines can be very difficult and challenging. However, they're necessary for success and personal growth. I'm just saying. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. I'm going to give you some tips and some inspirational quotes to help you so that you're able to incorporate these new habits and routines into your life so that you can have the success that you're looking for. First thing we have to do is start small. Read a book for 5 minutes every day, if that's what you want to do. Or you could drink a bottle of water or drink a certain amount of waters on a day-to-day basis, whatever it may be. Start small. We have to understand the habits that we're trying to break down, the bad ones that we've built up, they've been built up for years. So it's going to take a while to do that. I started my personal growth journey a while ago, and I'm still struggling with some things. So we're all going to struggle. We're all going to have those missteps and things like that. Don't get frustrated. You have to take it a day at a time. It takes about 21 days just to get a habit started. Not to get incorporated into your life, but to get it started with consistency. So we have to be mindful of that. It takes a day at a time so that you're able to incorporate this habit into your life successfully. Robert Carter says it this way: success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. You have to remember that. And at the same time, according to a study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, it takes an average of 66 days to form a completely new habit. That's a long time. So day in and day out, you're going to mess up. It's going to happen. It is what it is. When you mess up, all you got to do is restart and pick it back up and get going again. Nobody's judging you. You're on this journey for you. You're the most important person in this entire conversation right now. If you want to make the change, you have to simply focus on yourself and allow yourself to make mistakes, because we all do. We're all human. We want to get better, but you have to give yourself some grace. The next thing we have to do is create a routine. The way we create a routine is by stacking those small habits up on top of each other. Say you want to drink a certain amount of water. Then you want to read a book also. Then you also want to start going to the gym. That's going to start creating your routine, because then you'll have to start mapping those things out of when you want to do them, when you'll have time to do them. Once you're able to create a routine, you'll start to create more consistency. Consistency is very key when it comes to starting habits. Like I said, 21 days consecutively just gets it started. 66 days is starting to get it incorporated into your life. It's around 66 days. Nobody said it was exactly 66 days, so it's going to take time. When you start a routine, you have to understand it provides you with some structure. We have to have some structure in our life, or we're going to be flowing with the wind. We're going to be all over the place. If we have no structure, there's really nothing, no purpose in our life whatsoever. Think about when you go on a family trip and there's kids and everybody's there. You cannot go on a family trip and just go everywhere willy-nilly. You have to have some type of plan. My mom and dad would take us places, me and my brothers. We would always have an idea of where we'd be going. We would go to the art museum or go to here, and then we'll go to here this day, and then we'll go eat lunch at this time. We had to do that because if you didn't, it would be discombobulated, especially with kids. At the end of the day, you have to look at yourself as a kid when it comes to starting a new habit, because that's exactly what you are. New things create erratic behavior. We have no idea what's going to come. So we have to create some structure within our new habits. And we do that by starting a routine and staying consistent with the routine that we're starting. John C. Maxwell says it this way: the secret of your success is found in your daily routine. So if you want to be successful, you have to have a routine. Many successful people have routines. They wake up at a certain time. They do certain things. What they have for breakfast is dang near the same thing over and over and over again. So you have to be mindful of those things. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to accomplish to be successful in general, you have to have a strict routine that you can stick to so that you know what you want to do and so that you can go down the path of success that you want to go down. The next thing we have to do is stay accountable. If we say we're going to do something, we have to stick with it. There have been many times where I start my new habit and I start to break down because I allow myself to get compromised by my own mind and my own decision making. I say, oh, I couldn't wait for that. I can start that on Monday, or I can start it this day. It just keeps getting pushed back. We can't do that. If we say we want to stop something at a certain time, or we want to start doing something at a certain time, we need to stick to that. Stick to it and hold yourself accountable. And another way you can do that is have some trusted people around you in your circle. Whether it's family, friends, have somebody that can hold you accountable at the same time. You are the common denominator. At the end of the day, it's your life. Whatever change you want to make in your life, the people in your life can only do so much. You're going to make the ultimate decision. So if you really want change, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to tell yourself no whenever you want to compromise what it is that you want to do. You have to stay consistent and stay on course for what it is that you're trying to complete. If you want to start a new habit, stay with it. Be a person of your word. Be a man or woman of your word so that you're able to complete the things that you want to complete. The next thing we have to do is be patient. We have to stay calm and understand, like I said, that we're human and we make mistakes. Mistakes happen all the time. It is what it is. We're going to make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. Contrary to what people think, mistakes do happen and we can make them. It's okay. We are not perfect humans, and you can't hold yourself to that type of standard, or you will never be able to give yourself grace so that you can propel forward or move forward in any way, shape, or form. The way that you can easily be patient with yourself and not really get uptight and frustrated is just keeping tunnel vision on your goals. As long as you keep tunnel vision on your goals, you can stay focused and stay locked in. You can have a why and an understanding of why you're doing it, so you're not all over the place and running around with your chicken with your head cut off and frustrated and mad every single day because you messed up. Trust me, I mess up every single day. I messed up yesterday on a habit I'm trying to stop. It's very difficult to change habits, like I said, that have been built over years. It's going to take some real dedication. It takes a lot of time and a lot of focus to establish those healthy routines. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. You want to make the ultimate decision. So if you really want change, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to tell yourself no whenever you want to compromise what it is that you want to do. It is, but if you really want it, you can have it. It's not that difficult for you to stay locked in as long as you're determined enough. Like I said, if you have a big enough why, you can complete and accomplish anything you want to. It's not a big deal. We can simply do all these tips that I just shared with you, but it has to be the small steps. You have to take it a day at a time. You have to be willing to be patient with yourself, because these things are going to be messed up. We're not perfect. With that, we have to understand that incorporating these healthy habits and routines can have a great impact on your well-being and your success. It's necessary for you if you really want to be successful in your life, if you really want to take the next step in your life. You need to be willing to sit down and change your habits that are not healthy for you. And you have to be willing to be real with yourself and figure out what those habits are. If you're not willing to be honest with yourself, I can't help you anyway. You got to be honest with yourself first. What are the habits that you need to change so that you can be the person that you need to be? And are you willing to change them? That's the biggest questions that you need to be asking yourself right after this conversation. I had a book that I read about habits, and I'm going to share it with you in the description. It's an amazing book, and it talks about all different ways that habits can be changed and the different kinds of habits, because so many people struggle with this. We are not the only ones. But if we want to be successful, we want to live the life that we want to live, that's something we have to do, is attack habit change and be the best people we can be by doing that. That's going to be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please share this video. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.